Audioversity, the voice of Reichman University.
מה, את פריירית?
נאה, ממש לא.
Confessions of two reformed frairio. Showing you the chutzpah needed to survive. With my Bini and Ariel Goldman.
Hello and welcome back to the Confessions of Two Reformed Frariot. You're here with Mai.
And Ariel.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's been a good week.
Yeah, it's been okay.
Yeah? How's it been? How's all of the celebrations?
Good. Oh my God. Next week when this airs, this is going to air after the crazy week we're going to have. But I have like 2 weddings. I have other things that are happening. I don't know. Okay. You know what? We can open with this topic.
Go for it.
The topic of the weddings. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we're still not at that age range, or I'm getting closer to that more than you are because we're like 2-year difference.
No.
But why are there so many weddings? And also
my friends from high school have a kid already.
Nahon, yes.
What?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Why is that normal?
No,
we're
but
24.
Yes, but it's like, okay, so I went for my Garin weekend, I volunteer as a counselor. Okay, I do it for my scholarship. And we were speaking that weekend because some of the girls there are a bit older because they started their degree after. So they're around 28, not that much older, around 28. And one of them was like, yeah, so I actually have 14 weddings in the next 2 months.
2 months? What do you mean in like 2 months?
That's
more than once a week. What the heck?
And we all stop and we look at her and we're like, you're exaggerating, right? Like it's hyperbolic speech. No, and she's like, no, genuinely, I have 14 weddings and it's like from 2 to 3 weddings a week. And then she said,
that much money? That's like.
And then she said, leave the fact that it's 14 weddings. It's 10 of them. They're actually good friends of mine. It's not those ones that I got invited to because I got invited through the boyfriend. Like, wala chaverim tovim, good friends. I have to do bachelorette parties. I have to do, bro.
Each
and leave the money. Okay, money is a lot. But
money comes and goes. It's a tool.
It starts to become a checklist. Like, okay, so I went to work, now a wedding. It's become crazy.
The bachelorette parties, the singles events.
You
was
just
in
had
a
one wedding,
and I have 2 in June, 1 in July, 2 in November. 1 in October. Why?
Yeah,
and I'm younger than you, Mai.
Exactly.
And they're people I know from my childhood.
Mamash. And now it's starting to become like the season of weddings where like these couple months are coming up. But I see myself in the next 2 years definitely having like a bunch of bachelorettes. Like, Bezrat Hashem, for that to be our problem. Yeah, like to go to weddings. But
think about the episode that we recorded last week. Yeah. And how different, the thought process that we go through of that's our reality. And also, Bezrat, like, ברוך השם שיש לנו את כל המקומות האלה. We have all of these happy places to go.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
Shift is,
it's crazy. And then this girl was like, yeah, I think I'm going to do my wedding when nobody else is doing their wedding. Like, I want to get married after everyone. I'm like, but people are always going to get married.
No, yeah, but also no one's going to
come. Like, like there's a season of weddings. I'm not asot. I really wanted, when I was younger, I wanted a winter wedding. And then I thought about it and I was like, wala basa. Because I didn't want the summer weddings with everyone. Okay. But manasot, everybody wants summer weddings. It has to be around May, June, July. No, July, August.
Here, August, September, it's too hot.
It's too hot. So when we get there. Anyways, that's what I was trying to say. That it's become a little kader, like a little thing. Also, for us, it's even more of a situation because we're from Chul, we're from abroad, meaning a lot of the people we knew or we met either moved back home or either are coming here or you have to fly here, you have to fly there. It's a lot.
Yeah.
My friends got invited to
a lot of expenses.
Yeah, my friends got invited to a destination wedding in France. And she said, like, I really, really want to go, but the kartis tisa, the flight. And then you have to get
place to stay.
And what, you're not going to give
week of meals, you have to give a
you're not going to give a present. Yeah. And they tell you, they're like, no, it's a destination wedding, so don't give a present. But what, I'm not going to give a present?
You don't come empty-handed.
Yeah, you don't come empty-handed. So, wow, destination weddings are so complicated. I've never been to one, but I feel like it has to be such a tiny party. Like, your parents, a couple of your friends that you feel like are family.
It's like eloping elope plus.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
That's it. Like, you can't have more than 10, 15 people unless you're rich enough to fly everybody out. So
Be'ezrat Hashem, we're going to be rich enough to go to every single person's wedding and not have to decide who we're going to versus not going to. We're going to be able to fulfill all of those hopes and dreams.
But I really thought about it, that when I get married and I want to invite a couple friends that I still do like from Thailand and I still am in touch with them, I just don't see them coming because it's Israel. And I see myself booking a ticket.
Jewish?
No, because Israel war, they think that it's a war zone all the time. It's like mamash atzuv. Like when they're
would you do anything in Thailand? Would you do a party in Thailand? Just because
I don't have enough. Don't have enough. But I would if they invite me, I would see myself trying to book that ticket to go to their wedding. And it's funny because I don't see them doing the same. Not because it's me. Like if it was any other country, because they would.
It's the country that. So would you have a destination wedding and they would come from Thailand?
No, not for that. I have way more friends here and I have way more family here. Like I would never do that for them. But it's just crazy. Like I really thought about it. I was like, wow, they wouldn't come, and I wouldn't blame them. It's a war zone for them, you know? They don't think like, oh, Israel, wow, beaches. No, they think rockets.
They think the opposite, Unless you tell them completely, like, that's not what this place is. And when we're not in war, you do go to the beach. We hang out at the beach all the time. Shuk, everything.
Even during war, it's
that
like,
is true.
Oh, there's an apsakat edge. Okay, tomorrow I'm just going to hop to the beach.
Yeah.
Gonna hop, get a tan. Yeah.
So you can tell them. And then that's what you can tell them. And then they'll come.
Yeah. Do you think the groom needs to be involved in planning?
Yes.
Okay. How much does he have a say in things?
However much you want him to. I think for every couple it's very different because every bride you can have fucking bridezilla and everyone. No, it's all under my control. No, I'm sorry, Ani. I'm so not like that. And I'm like, no.
Somebody planned the whole thing.
I said this already. I'm going to get eloped. Like this. This is not.
I told you. You can do that if we have a party after. That's fine.
I don't understand the concept of bridezilla because it's one day. You're going to have the whole rest of your life, like, with all due respect.
Yeah.
It's one day. You have the rest of your life with this person.
Yeah.
And it's one day that you're celebrating with family and friends.
Yeah. No,
one thing goes wrong. I'm not trying to be a bitch. One thing goes wrong. Oh, no. Like,
no, it doesn't give you the legitimization. Legitimatia.
Yeah.
That came out
Technology.
like a technology. I was thinking that. I was like, technology.
It comes out, like, to be completely honest with you, everyone puts their energy to different things. Ken, we've talked about this before. But if you're going to put all of your energy on that day to be a bridezilla, go for it. Yeah. No. So I
think it's a very important day, and I do see myself being nervous, but 100%. It doesn't give you a legitimization to act in a certain way or to get a
justify
pass.
anything.
Yeah,
yes.
No,
not at all. So
definitely
I feel like bridezilla versus whatever the chillest could be. I don't know, eloping or something.
Yeah.
In that spectrum, the groom falls in different places, if that makes sense. Like when you're a bridezilla,
I don't do anything.
I don't think that Nahon, exactly, versus, oh yeah, I'll help you. We have an equal say in things. Maybe she'll go up to him and be like, oh, what did you think about that? I don't know how the fuck you plan a wedding, Ken. Like all of our friends are getting married. And I sat on my couch the other day with one of my friends and I go, how did you do that? And he was like, we finished everything. They're getting married in November. How do you do that?
Like, there's some couples that it's like,
they made all the decisions.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to decide everything in 1 week and be like, that's it. I'm not thinking about it for the next 6 months.
I was going to say something super like not PC, but I feel like if the groom is the one wanting to plan everything, no, ma'am, you should not be getting married. That's a red flag. You know what
Yeah. Well,
I mean, no, if he's picking out everything.
No, I don't think picking out everything. Ma'am, that's a little bit
he's wearing a little beard. A little stubble. It's the wrong way.
I think, you need to reconsider your options.
Like, not in a, you see, that sounds sexist, but I don't know.
Okay. Anyhow.
Sounds a bit sexist, but I'm just saying it's not. Okay, so now a woman in the lab's getting married in like a month.
No.
And she said, she was like, listen, we were really debating if to get a wedding planner, like somebody to come and literally Lenaela called from.
Yes, my answer is yes.
And then she was like,
I am a crazy, like, I don't know what you call it.
Type A.
Like, I need everything fucking planned. Nope, someone else is doing it. Just one day. Let someone else do it.
So, and then she said, she was like, no, but we wanted to have the hands-on experience. We wanted to be able to. She's like, I regret every moment. I should have taken somebody, paid the money, and you just give them a vibe and a kivun, and they set everything up for you. They give you 3 options. That's it. Those are the 3 options you can pick from. I don't know if I...
What do you want to do, Mai?
I don't know.
Okay.
I genuinely don't know. I've always like dreamed about my bachelorette party. Like all my girlfriends know that the wedding isn't that important. It's the bachelorette. The wedding's going to be cool and whatever. Like I see myself being drunk most of the time. But the bachelorette is where I get to shine. You completely missed my question. Oh, strippers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But I get to shine there. It's my time. I feel like the wedding is our time. But
yes,
the bachelorette is me and my girlfriends.
Is he listening to this right now?
No, I think he left.
Okay, good.
If he would be the groom.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so what do you think about the bridezilla versus groom in your planning sessions? Like, I feel like it's... Anyways, the rest of your life you're going to be spending together and you're making decisions together and you're helping each other. This should be one of those days. If he has an idea, if he has some sort of thing that he wants to add, 100% BNI.
No, 100%. I think it just
if he's making every decision, that's a different story. No, we need to retalk your relationship.
I need to start bringing red flags and green flags. Just like schloffet like that.
Yes.
But I genuinely think that if you come from very different cultures and very different backgrounds and different families, it gets very complicated.
Yes.
Like I just, Bemet, we talked about like my weddings that I've been to and his weddings. I'm taking him as an example. And just the religious aspect, as the cultural differences that were from different countries, just the religious aspect is so different. So you need to find a way not to make it weird, because you can't have a wedding that has a half-half. You can't. In my opinion, it looks stupid. You can't have a wedding that's literally you put a thing, a half, and half of it looks like this and half of it looks like this. There needs to be a cohesiveness to it. It needs to look like it's a one wedding situation. But how do you add all those elements to make both sides happy? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why
a lot of compromise.
Yeah, that's why I think afternoon weddings are like super chill, man. Like you book it through like in front of the ocean.
Okay.
Alba batzaraim, like 4 o'clock. Drinks, food, siyam.
Okay. And then you have the whole rest of the afternoon, evening to be with your friends and family, be with your your husband, do whatever you want.
I would definitely want an afternoon, not wedding, sorry, like an engagement party or achina or something in front of the beach. I think there's something so special about it. I don't know what kind of party, but I think it'd be definitely
very purifying.
Yeah, it's like
yeah. Because everyone takes a deep breath at the ocean.
Yeah, it's just like on a cliff.
You
Hopefully
have
no
to
one
see a body of water once a day.
Yes. I live close. I don't even go.
As long as
soon we'll be living on the beach.
Yes.
Hopefully. Close to each other.
Yes.
Doing walks.
Amen.
Doing schwalks.
Amen.
Opening a girl power walking group.
I'm gonna run.
I will be power walking.
I decided that I'm doing am I doing half a marathon or a marathon before I'm 30?
Ah, okay. Oh my God. I was like, now?
No. What?
Let's call Sid.
Well, I will be contacting her.
Yeah,
yes,
but okay, before 30, you got time.
I have a few years. Yes. We're fine.
No, you need to run the 10K with me in October.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Yes. I mean, I'm trying to I've been sick for the past month, so I've been running, stopping. But yeah, no, there's something really freeing about running.
Yes.
And also it gives you like a ha.
Well, if anyone wants to go back to that last episode with Sid and know what Mai listens to while she runs.
It's very motivating. I don't know. I really did try to.
No judgment, Ken. Because I need to try that now.
No, and I tried the other end. I tried listening to the unz, or people literally Google beats so that you run lefi beat. I can't. It drives me crazy. I get a kev rosh. I get like a thing. If I do a sprint, I love sprinting. I've always been a better short distance runner than I have been a long distance runner. I can do short distance with that type of music because it pushes you. But for a long time, an hour now listening, why do you think I can't go to Masibot Teva, to the nature parties? Because I can't listen to that. Open a beatboxing thing.
I'm putting right now. Oh my goodness.
It's not for me. It's just not. I've tried.
Can you run to this?
Put it on. I'll run mentally and tell you. Like why? You know what I can imagine in the videos?
What?
This is how everyone dances. Let's talk about that for a second.
Go off on Masibat Teva.
I'm not going off on a Masibat Teva because I know you like them. There's nothing wrong with them. I just think they've become very mainstreamed ever since October 7th. I think all types of people that didn't like them, or today I think they don't like them either, started going to them. And all you see in the videos is, this is how people dance. And but I swear to God, I taught this woman, Hamuda, Achla, Ma'amemet. She's so sweet. And she's been going to Masibot Teva since she's been like 15, okay? And she said, yeah, red flag. Okay. But she told me, red flag. I'm going to go to Macstock and get some. Purple flag.
No, she has to have them in the offices.
What, red flags?
I feel like they have to have in offices.
Also, we need to do the questions thing again because it came out wrong. Guys, we had a really funny thingy and then we got cut off or something. It was weird.
Okay. We'll redo it and post it.
What was my train of thought? Something about the Masibot Teva. Anyways.
She's been going since she was 15.
And then she said when they started coming back on again since October 7th, she's like, you go there. But voila, it's not the same crowd. It's not the same people. It's not fun anymore. Everybody there's like, it's not the special. Okay. It's like going, for me, I love 2000s music. So I used to go to those throwback parties. And if you go there and you don't like 2000s music, then you're not going to have a good time. Okay. I go because I have a good time. I love Britney Spears. I love Beyonce. Queen Bee. But
you can't force yourself to like something, and I think that's an aspect of it. Yeah. But when you show up because it's a trend, and this was definitely something that we've talked about.
Yeah, and it's trendy.
You don't enjoy. You can't force yourself into something that you already hate, and you already put a block up in your brain of, no, it's just because I'm going because of the trend. Oh, guys, this happened. It's embarrassing.
I see it on Instagram, and I know these girls. I'm not going to call out names. I know these girls. אין מצב שאת מסיבת טבע. אין מצב, אני אומרת לך. מה היא קונה לי? You know those like scarves that you have, which are achiyu? Like, I love those scarves from Thailand, the elephants. שמה לי את זה. שמה לי קצת, I don't know, like leaf earrings. די, no! Like, it's not your vibe.
Yeah, sorry. It comes with my California vibe.
You're fine, but it's you. You like it. You enjoy it. You go for the music. You go for the vibes.
Friends, and I go for the whole experience.
But I'm saying those girls specifically, I don't know, like boys I haven't seen that I know, but girls that are just like, yeah.
Okay, so to be completely honest with you, the guys that are there are or Alexim, and they're like 16 and they're trying to hit on you and it's disgusting and you just leave.
Since when did Alexim start going to nature parties?
As Bidyuk Mashat, exactly what you're saying. After October 7th, it became this whole big trend of, no, we're just going to go because it's cool. And this is what happened in Israel.
Stay in your nightclubs.
Yeah. And so now the Alexim are coming there because they think that they can be all that. Okay?
Stay in your territory.
You have to, and I'm not trying to be, I mean, it is what it is, but you have to purposefully select what you go to. It's like a club, Ken. I never was in the like club scene or the bar scene or any of that kind of stuff. I will go and I'll sit with my friends and have a beer. I'd rather be outside and listen to music, and it's a completely different experience. Especially if you don't drink or do anything or take anything. It's incredible because you're in nature, and it's just like, if that's what you connect to, amazing. Anyways, point of the story.
No, so I do like nature. My point is that it's the techno part of it.
Oh, that was what I was talking about.
No, because I do like the nature part of it. I think it's cool that you stay till the sunrise. אני אוהבת את הקונספט הזה. זה המוזיקה. It's the music. If you're telling me now that there'll be
2000s music in Masibat Teva, would you come?
I'm not gonna do drugs.
That's
and
what
stuff,
we're doing for your bachelorette. We're gonna do a nature party.
Oh my god, and glamping.
And it's gonna be 2000s music.
Because I באמת don't have a problem with
we planned it already.
No, באמת, the fact that it's outside, first of all, is so much nicer than in a club. Sababa.
You're not in a confined space. I don't want to look at you. I don't have to. I'm walking away.
The fact that it's still the sunrise. We used to go to sunrise party all the time. Like, it had to be in the moadon, like in clubs. But the whole concept of it is super cute that you come with friends. You sit. It's the אני משתגעת. Like, it's just not, I don't feel the tempo.
Okay, that's fine. It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
But
I like the concept of it.
And that's what it's changed to. It's just changed to something that people go to when they're 15 and they've been going for their entire lives. Shmi, there's also people there that, and I love seeing it, Ken. It's people from literally every religion, every aspect of life, everything that you have here in Israel. You have religion. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if I would take my kid to Masibot Teva, but there's families come with like, groups of families, and everyone had like, they bring their caravan and they're in their Masibot Teva.
Like, I didn't know that.
Parents, 2 or 3 groups of parents and like 2 or 3 kids that are or asleep in the caravan or in their tent.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily my direction of life, but it's really cool to see that there's so many different walks of life. Like, you have so many different people there.
Yeah, I didn't realize how many parents went until Nova. Okay. And then in the Nova, like, you heard who was there or who, like, got murdered or who survived. And the amount of, like, zug orel shtayim, zug orel ze, and I was like, kulam hayu ba'Nova. Okay. You know, like, not in a ageist way, but I don't know, I just didn't connect the dots. Okay. I don't know how we got to Masibot Teva.
From the weddings. Anyways, I figured out how I'm going to plan your bachelorette party. That's amazing. At least we got that checked off the list.
Yes. The strippers will be in the Masibot.
We wanted to talk about we actually wanted to talk about women in the workplace.
That was the
topic for today, and we're really good.
We're 20 minutes in.
We're really good at rambling.
We are good at rambling. But it was
point
topics.
Of the podcast.
It was topics. Okay. We started with weddings and how it feels like at our age to go to weddings.
Yes.
And
they just listen to this. They know that's what we talked about.
Have them in the checklist. And then we move to the party scene. And Israel. Okay, so the women in the workplace, basically what I wanted to talk about was the fact that, like, I told you guys this, I told you, and
let's do a little background.
Yeah, I told you and Ali that we sat together, but basically I joined the negotiations club at school. So it was the Israeli schools club. It's called Masao Matan, and it was cool. I liked a couple of them. A couple of things were like kind of boring, but there was one guy who came and he was a yoetz kilu politi, so he
political advisor.
Yeah, a political advisor. And he came in all like confident, whatever. And the first question was, who are the worst negotiators? And everybody's throwing, I don't know. I don't remember what we said. Old people, we threw there like 20, 30 things. And he's like, no. And he goes, women. Okay, silence. You see the girls looking at each other and it's like, do I stab him now? Do I tell
do I stand up and scream?
Yeah, like, I thought I was at a equal rights university. I don't understand, whatever. And then he's like, listen, I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm saying this because half of you in the class are women. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you need to know something. You guys suck at negotiating. And he said, it's not just in the workplace. It's not just politically. It's not just... in every aspect of life.
He's like, you're shit.
Yeah. In every aspect of life, you don't know what to ask for.
Okay.
You don't know how to come and ask for the things you want because you always think about the other side. And men don't tend to think about the other side until it's too late or until an afterthought. Because men come and they're like, okay, this is what I'm worth. This is what I want. Yada.
Yeah.
Okay. My friend also from class, he was looking over my CV and he was like, this is a CV of a woman. And I was like, what?
No shit.
What are you talking about? Like, I don't know. And he's like, no, I mean, why are you not lying? Why are you not exaggerating? Why are you not bending the truth a bit at the end of the day?
So horrific. I don't know why I think that that's so bad. Like,
it's so bad, but it got him in the door. It gets them in the door for an interview. Yeah. And honestly,
you have to lie your way through life.
And honestly, he changed my CV a little bit. He didn't lie. He like exaggerated a little bit the things. I got an interview. I swear to God. And he was like, you see what happened when you felt like a man? I was like, damn it. You're right. But anyways, and then the negotiating thing. And then I remember this was last year. Yeah, this was a year and a half ago that I joined the club. And it's followed me till now. I think about it. I think about, okay, now when I'm going to go and get Bezrat Hashem to an HR situation where I need to talk about salary, how am I negotiating? How am I not lowballing myself? What are you even
asking for? Exactly.
And do your research.
Yeah.
We also tend not to do our research. Do your research. What are other people in the company getting? Talk to friends in other companies. Okay. Signing bonus, is that even a thing here in Israel? Can you get sibus? Can you get food? Can you get, I don't know, your bonuses? Because at the end of the day, a company, as much as they're going to want to take care of you and they're going to want to take care of their workers and seem like they're doing the best for you, they're trying to save money for the company. The less I can pay you, the better. If you're going to offer yourself 10,000, I'm not going to come and be like, but Ariel, I'll give you 15.
No.
You lowballed yourself. That's it. Nigmar sipur. The second that they hear a number, they're going to take that number. And I think women do it much more than men. Lowball everything in life.
Okay.
Everything. Somehow, I don't know. I have guys.
That's a definite
definition.
Wow, that's the definition of a fryer moment.
Yeah, yes, nice. I like it.
This is like really just core women are fryer. Wow.
A little reminder, a freier is basically a sucker. And yeah, I think a lot of women in negotiations are freierot, and it has nothing to do with being an olam. It has a lot to do with just being a woman. And
do you think it adds to it that you're that הרבה מהחברים שלנו, a lot of our friends are עולים חדשים also, and also coming in as a woman, and we're so determined and we're so like, this is what we want, but we just don't know how to ask for it.
Yes, because we didn't grow up in this market, and we don't necessarily have the chutzpah. I think me and you do, because we've gotten
rigged a little.
We've gotten, suckered up. I don't know, like the people's, but if you're genuinely, like, I'm taking olim, we need to do that separation a second. Okay. Because we talk a lot about our olim, the army.
No Hebrew.
The second you did the army, something in you got switched.
It's a different click.
You might not be Israeli from your parents. A lot of my friends aren't, but something in the army made you come and have that little like fire in you, have that little like, experience. I'm talking about the olot that come at the age of 25, 26, 27 and come straight into the workplace. Well, I
have
don't
a
know
degree
the Israeli
or know
market.
what they want to do and haven't done the army. Yeah.
It's like if you threw me now into the American market. Well, I don't know anything. I don't know what to ask for salary-wise. I don't know what to say. What's a bonus? And signing bonuses. It's not really a thing in Israel.
In Israel, it's not a...
Not that I've heard. Like, I've never heard somebody, maybe in like for lawyers and stuff like that, but I feel like in America, at least in the movies, it's always like, you want a signing bonus when you get in. You come in, you get the job. Like,
and then you start getting paid after a few months.
So I wouldn't know how, I would be a freierit.
Wow, it's so interesting. I didn't think about it like that.
I would be retzach freierit in America. I would have to talk to all of you to understand the shuk, the market, and everything, or else I'd probably be asking for half what I could get.
You'd be getting $5
I'd be like, oh, wow, I could buy a coffee a day? Wow.
No, coffee is like $8 now. It's fucking ridiculous.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Can't even afford a coffee.
You walk into Starbucks. I remember when I would go with my grandparents and they would get me like a $3 hot chocolate from the Starbucks next to their house. And I went just now to visit them and it's like $8.50 for a small.
Maze $8. Like 30 shekel? Right? Times 3?
No, we're 2.9 now.
But
so
that's
like times 3 still. Yeah. It's freaking 8. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's
26 shekels for a
Everyone's
hot
like,
chocolate.
America's so much cheaper. America's so much cheaper. Yalla, everything's become expensive. Everything's the same. Gas prices, all of it. Yeah. Anyways, how
did we get to gas prices?
A whole different scenario. How can we help women and give advice to the women listening in about negotiating? And
what's
knowing
something
your
that
worth?
you've learned, learning that whole aspect of knowing your worth and understanding that in this workplace, in this market that we have in Israel, it's very different than Thailand. It's very different than America. What's the biggest take back that you have?
I think there's a tendency lately, and I say lately because it feels like it's been 5 years, but it's in the last couple of years since the war started, and I tend to do this as well. When people ask me, like, how's it going to look for a job? I say, wow, the job market's shit. Now, I'm not saying it's not. It's known that in the world, the job market's like a bit tough right now, especially in high tech and stuff like that. But because there's this tendency to put the job place in such a low area, in my mind, I feel like I don't have the possibility to ask for more. Do you get what I mean?
I think so.
Because there's been such a siach, such a dibur in the last couple of years, especially in the last couple of years of the job market's so shit. You're not going to find a job. It's going to take so long. Okay. So in my head, I'm like, voila, the first thing I find, I need to take it. But what if the first thing I find, they offer me 8,000 with no benefits, with no nothing? And
don't take that, Mai.
That's where you need to know your worth. Because I know in my head, there's no way I'm taking anything like that because, voila, I have experience. I worked so hard to get this degree. I'm getting it. But there's a lot of women, especially here in Israel, Bemed, like I learned that as a welfare officer in the army, that they hear, 7, 8 because they come from a different socioeconomic background.
And they'll take it.
Right without away. Even blinking twice.
Yeah.
And they'll work twice as hard. You know when they say think smarter, not harder, or work smarter, not harder?
That's so true here in this country.
It's very true. Like, I still really believe in hard work because that's the way my parents raised me. And I do believe, like, I've gotten this far by working hard. But yeah, sometimes you need to take a step back and be like, how do I do this where I don't need to work like 3 times as hard? You know what I mean? And that's where you need to know your worth. You don't have to work like a freier. And that's about like knowing your worth, about looking at the situation and be like, okay, the job market sucks. I get it. I need money, but wait a minute. I also know what I'm worth, meaning something will come. And yeah, obviously you need to compromise. I'm not saying go broke and go into debt because you don't have the job you want. Sometimes you also have to get your foot in the door. It's okay to get your foot in the door somewhere, and then after a year start looking in another place. Like life happens, there's war. But לא בכל מחיר, not for every price. Even now, looking for an apartment in Tel Aviv. לא בכל מחיר. Like I told myself, I'm not going to live in a squatter's house just to say I live in Tel Aviv. And there's a lot of people who do that. Like I literally saw Katava, a news segment 3 weeks ago. These 3 guys rented an apartment above a washing machine place, a laundromat. And you know the only thing separating the stairs, the stairs to the apartment to that, a curtain.
What?
Yeah. I'll show you the katava after we're finished here, but it was literally on a I saw it. And you see him in the morning coming down like from his apartment, and he's going through the laundromat. And they were like, yeah, listen, we couldn't find an apartment and we really wanted to live in Lev Tel Aviv, close to the beach. לא בכל מחיר, סליחה, כאילו.
זה גברים.
Yeah.
Sorry.
טוב, גברים. But you know what I mean? Anything in life, it's like not at every price.
Yeah.
Know
You're
your
supposed
worth.
to be able to compromise.
Yeah.
But not on everything.
Yeah. Also, we have this guilty feeling, he also told us, because we have this forethought of like, I'm going to get engaged, I'm going to get married, I'm going to ask for maternity leave. Something in us from the beginning already doesn't want to ask for too much. Because if I ask for too much, I can't ask for more afterwards.
Yep.
And it's crazy. Because what does that have to do with me today? What does that have to do with me today?
It's so interesting dissecting this whole process.
Yeah.
Like the women's thoughts.
And I can tell you, like growing up, my parents never told me anything differently than my brother. באמת, they never told me, because you're a woman, you're going to have to ask for less salary. להפך. My mom always told me, like, get the best job. My dad always told me, you're going to be a CEO. Always, always, always. Something ingrained in us from a societal aspect that I saw or I heard or I, לא יודעת מה, put that in me. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy if you think about it, that nobody came and told you, you know, because there's people that grow up and letzari, like come from families where parents tell them since they were young, you're not worth anything, you're not going to get a job. No, but man, I didn't come from a background like that. And I still think to myself, like, is it okay?
I'm not going to succeed.
Is it okay to ask for this amount of money? Yes, it's okay.
Yes, and you should actually be asking for double, because if you ask for double and they say, no, that's not possible, they take you down 5 or 4, and then that's an incredible salary.
Yeah. And so I just think it's definitely ask for something that's egioni, in the right range of what you're asking for.
Yes.
But never, ever lowball yourself.
Yes.
Ever. So worst case, they tell you, listen, we're not at that budget. They take you down 2,000.
Okay.
You know, like I had a friend, she came into the workspace, like she came to the job interview, and she asked for nothing to be a project manager, nothing. And they were like, yeah. Obviously they said yes to you. Obviously.
It's so horrific that that's what women fall into. And that we're so easily convinced.
The woman on the other side, because usually HR women, you think she's going to come likratech?
No.
Your colleague will be a man and make 5,000 shekel more than you, and she'll still tell you, tzodeket.
Yeah.
Because her interest
is
in the company.
Because she works in HR and she just wants to spend the least amount of money for the job.
I'm not blaming her. Blaming her. Like, womanhood, but at the end of the day.
That's what I was going to say. If you're going to be womanhoody and you're going to actually try and help each other. We've talked about this 1,001 times, that a lot of the aspect of womanhood is helping people up.
Yeah.
Don't tell me about something after you've done it. Tell me about it and we'll do it together.
You're opening my Pandora's box right now on this topic. I hate it.
Yeah.
I think there's such a fine line and difference between not wanting to open, how you say it in English? Ainara. Open like bad luck. Basically,
bad eye luck? I don't know.
Yeah, it's not just in Hebrew or Israel. Yeah, like a lot of Middle Eastern countries believe in this.
Okay.
But basically, like the evil eye, right? So not to open evil eye. There's a huge difference between not wanting to say everything and between not saying anything when somebody's asking you. And like, honestly, I've stopped telling people that aren't close to me, because first of all, it's none of their business and they really do tend to open ainara. But if you're friends with someone and you consider them a close friend and you consider them part of your family, and you choose to deliberately not tell them things, and they hear from other
people,
places, as I have, As my mom says, nashim, sak shel nachashim. Snakes,
Whoa.
Bag of snakes.
No.
Women,
There
bag
you
of
go.
snakes.
Doesn't work in English.
Yeah, it doesn't.
In any way, shape, or form.
And, I took that with me for a long time. And I think it's a very shit thing to take with you because at the end of the day, you can't.
It's not always like that. You can't generalize everyone.
יש לי כל כך הרבה חברות, ברוך השם, מה זה לא, I don't.
איך לא פגשתי אותה עדיין?
It's not, who?
Your mother?
Oh, God.
Really? Are we going to talk about this on? She's going to listen and she's going to.
You've been called out.
Yeah.
Mama Benny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Mama
we'll talk
Benny.
about that right after.
Okay.
Over a coffee. And she's more busy than me. I call her every day.
How?
She's like,
I feel like when we text each other, we're like, each of us are so busy, we can't plan
No,
ourselves.
my
And now I'm
mom-
trying to plan with Mama Benny. You think that that's really going to...
I call
oh my
her,
goodness.
אני בשיחת טלפון. I'm going out with a friend tonight. Okay, you've barely seen me in the
Have
past
fun.
month. Sababa. Wait, what were you saying? Anyways, so it's also funny. Why are women also in this mindset? Why did my mom have to teach me that women are snakes? Lama.
Honestly?
Because it's true.
Because
Sorry.
it's true in a lot of sense, and she's probably been through something that's the aspect that she took out of it, and she wanted you to learn that because you did, and she thought when you were little, you will probably learn. Nahon, legamre, you learned how women can be incredible to your life and how they can become your best friends and really good people that support you, and she taught you the other side. And I think that's why our parents teach us a lot of their side of stuff and their perspective, because that's an incredible perspective to have and to pass on. But us in our own lives, we make our own decisions. We figure shit out by ourselves too.
Yeah.
So think that's what she taught you. You also created yourself an incredible circle of women that help and support you, that do the exact opposite.
But I think it's definitely what Ali said when we were sitting down together, where she said, again, it's that societal pressure over the years and today, especially because, again, quote unquote, the job market is shit.
Sucks.
That men don't fight for one position. As a woman,
What do you mean?
As a woman, I come to, let's say, a high tech company. Like I'm coming for an interview, and I see a machlaka, like a section of 20 workers. And in those 20 workers, I see 3 women. So I know that for a seat at the table, I'm competing against these 3 women. For men, they're never thinking, and this is why I really believe eneta gvarim section nachashim, because they don't think that way. Men don't think that way. They're not
interesting.
They're not in like a on purpose. They're too dumb to, no offense. They don't have that critical thought.
You're also getting called out now, all of the men that are listening to this ever, a bum.
But like in a good way. They don't have that thought process of like, maybe he will come here and do this and take my job. No, there's a position open. Voila. Sababa. I'm thinking, okay, if other 3 women are competing, the chances of me being taken in because of my age, because of my situation, am I single? Is she married? You think about all the aspects because it's a competitive world. And again, I really think that everything bounces off everything. Like everything dominoes.
Yes.
You know?
Dominoes, I think, is definitely
like the domino effect.
100%.
And and it sucks but it showed me like who's real, who's not real. At the end of the day, workplaces come and go. Friends don't. If you're going to lose a friendship over the fact that she got the job over you,
it was not a real friend. I'm sorry.
Chaval, like you're supposed to be, Achi, let me help you with your CV. Let me help you get ready for the interview. Okay, the best woman won. At the end of the day, if you got it and I didn't, it means that I wasn't right for the position. And thank God. That means I would have had a bad time at the company. Good luck. But if you see me as a threat, and I think that's where things start to tip over into a bad way.
And I feel like that's what happened. That's what Ali and I, and that's what we were all discussing at coffee, I think, and it really illuminated that whole topic for me.
Yep.
It's so incredible that that's how the workplace works, to be honest with you.
And again, not every workplace, not everything, but we have this tendency to be like 2026. We're in 2026.
Accept everyone. Let's be equal.
It's not like that anymore. It's not like that anymore. And I'm telling you 100%. And this is why it's become illegal to ask questions. Like when you interview me, you can't ask me if I'm married. You can't ask me if I have kids, if I'm pregnant. You're not allowed to ask me anymore.
Can you ask a man?
No, you can't ask anybody. This is like for anybody. You're not allowed to ask these questions from what I know, because at the end of the day, you could be biased. You could be biased. But on the other hand, I'm saying, voila, my boss isn't going to know anything about my life.
Exactly.
Well,
You're
my
not
boss
going to
isn't
show
gonna
up
know
the next day with a picture of your 5 kids and what No, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, listen, when I used to teach English and help women like with interviews, she'd always like ask me, she was like, like I'm a couple weeks along. I don't know if to say anything. Kiwala, she's not showing. And
she's going to have to ask for maternity leave at some point.
Yeah. So the company is thinking, okay, 6 months into the situation, she's leaving for a couple months.
Okay.
Is it worth my money?
Okay.
And I get that thought process. I'm not saying I don't get it. You need to think about the money. You need to think about the situation.
Yes, 100%. You have to think about someone not being in their job during their maternity leave. You need someone to cover for them. There's a bunch of different options, but that's life also.
Biologically, we're not seahorses. Seahorses, the men carry. I am not a seahorse. I was not
Wow,
born.
what is your
what?
Character? Not character. What do you call it?
Spirit animal?
Yeah.
It changes.
Was it an owl?
No. Do you think I'm an owl? They're wise.
Yeah.
Wow. That's such a nice compliment.
When your boyfriend doesn't compliment you, but your best friend does, that's okay.
Compliment me more. Stop. No, it's funny you say that.
It's not an owl?
No, it's not an owl, but it's funny you say that because his family, I don't want to say names so it doesn't get weird, but his family, so when I went to visit them, the grandma, like in her house.
Actually, last episode you introduced it.
נכון, כן, סתם לא בא לי כאילו, like names of his family or anything, כאילו זה. But his grandma has a collection in her house. She's been collecting since she was younger, owls. She has over 1,000 owl figurines that she collected from all over the world. And she has them in a glass case in their house. Like the glass case goes from like, I think the bottom floor to the top floor of the house. It's like 3 floors.
Wait, what?
And it's all owls. And all the house
How are they? I need a picture of that.
Wow. I'll ask him. And I remember just staring at it. Just staring. And I asked him.
Wow, that's incredible.
And I asked him, I was like, have you never asked her about these owls? Like, they don't ask questions. I'm sorry. And he's like, no.
Until I came to Israel, I didn't realize how many people don't ask questions.
What? It's so
in Israel,
interesting.
people
I'm so
ask
curious.
questions, okay? Outside of Israel, no one gives a fuck. Like, no one cares about anything else if you're outside of Israel.
Like, it's rude to ask a question. And so
no, I'm interested. I want to know about your owl.
So I asked her, I was like, like, you have a lot of owl figurines. Why? And she said that she loves reading books, and their family like was in the book business.
Okay.
And she thinks that owls are like the wisest creatures. So that's why like that connection between books and owls, like she's always had like a thing for them. Okay. Like, this is the first time you've heard this from your grandma. I had to ask your grandma.
That's why I like asking questions.
Anyways, so it's cool that you said that because I think owls are super, super wise.
I think you're my wise older sister, to be honest with you sometimes. That's like definitely...
Not too much older, but yeah.
Okay. No, actually not.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, it used to be a sloth because I just... They were so cute.
I don't give a fuck if he's cute. That's a slow animal.
It is a slow animal.
You're not
I'm not a slow person.
Exactly. Thank you.
But I feel like that was me in Thailand. I was pretty slow. Like life there was so slow, and
it's the culture
I rediscovered
there, no?
myself here.
Okay.
Yeah, I rediscovered myself here, and I've always loved sharks. Always, I've had an obsession with sharks.
Sloth the shark.
Like when I'm sad or when I've had a bad time, I watch Shark Week. Like I'll put on a shark documentary, and it makes me feel better. So. It's weird, but
it's the crying music for me at the marathon and the sad music and the sharks. I love it.
They're such awesome creatures.
Oh, 100%.
We're so scared of them
I have
because
a shark tattoo.
You do?
Yeah.
Where?
On my elbow.
מה?
What?
שקרנית, תורידי. תורידי דקה.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I'm serious. Like, wait, let me put my glasses on. We can cut this out if we want.
No, I don't care. It's the 2 sharks circling each other.
I didn't realize those were sharks. That's beautiful. Why'd you do sharks?
Ken, it's not the... But what does it look like?
No, I don't know. I just didn't... לא התעמקתי, כאילו,
2 sharks.
in that one. What's the meaning? You see how I put my glass on?
Yeah.
Cute scanner.
What? See? Older sister. Wise older sister, guys.
Wait, that's so cool.
Because sharks can't see behind them, and they only keep going forward. And even if you have a shitty thing that... All of my tattoos have meanings, and I don't believe in the, like... Look at a book and just get the thing that looks pretty.
No,
looks
for
pretty,
sure.
but I also like the
get a
meaning behind
meaning.
it. And I'm gonna think of the word in a second, but there's a word that's defines sharks, and it's I'll think about it in a second, or I'll figure it out after the episode. But that they can't look back, literally because their eyes are here. They only have this ability
the peripheral
to look,
vision. Like they don't have it.
They don't have behind them. Like they can't
turn.
Look. So literally, don't look back because you're just gonna keep going forward, and all they do is they go
circle.
And you're always together, and you're also, it's a very big thing of what I believe in.
That's
and like
beautiful.
My life and people around me. So
it's
really cool. Even if you have a shitty day, a shitty anything, a year, don't look behind you. It's the past, Kino. It's something that my dad really taught me when I was growing up, is not focusing on the past.
Wow, that's beautiful. I love that.
Yay, sharks.
Mamash. And so I went in the Philippines, I went swimming with whale sharks.
Ken.
I really want a whale shark tattoo, like on my ankle or something, Bezat Hashem, when I have the balls. And
I'll go with
whale shark specifically, it's more about the fact of having it on my body for the rest of my life. It's less the pain.
We can talk about it.
I need to, come to terms with it. But
it's okay.
Something with whale sharks, they're the biggest creature, like physically, right? Like I swam with babies mostly, and imale.
Okay.
Wow. But they're so gentle, and they won't hurt you. And they came close to us, but they didn't touch us. They don't have teeth. And still something in such a big creature, so majestic and so gentle. And I feel like I've always felt like I've been so like too much. I'm too much. My personality is too much. I've always been too tall. I've always been too big. But at the end of the day, like ani adina, like I'm very sensitive. I'm very like zeh. So I think I embody that.
Wow, we're gonna do a tattoo tour and then of me, and then you're gonna talk about all of the different ones that you would want.
No,
to
I
do
definitely want.
Because I have my cactus, and that's the definition of the cactus.
Oh,
yeah.
Little cacti.
Yeah.
And that's it. So we really just wanted to talk about like women and just a little bit.
Look at that. That was a good episode.
Yeah. I actually had a really fun time talking about this. But sadly, it will not be just me and Ariel from now on.
Sadly. I feel like that's a really good... There we go.
Happily. We have a lot of guests that we've been talking to. We really want people to come and give you different perspectives about different things. So we definitely have that lined up. We're going to start posting again on our Instagram and on our TikTok. And also we are going to go back to the YouTube channel because we didn't have time to upload stuff there. But we know, as Ariel does, people like to watch and listen. I don't do that, but actually watch and listen to podcasts.
You know, a lot of people want to see your face while you're talking, Mai. Yeah.
This thing.
Yeah.
The thing over here.
Well, it's all of our facial expressions. Yeah. Okay, there you go. It's all of the like actual interaction that we have with each other is face to face. That's why.
It's true.
Who's going to listen to us in their car?
It's true. It's true. No, I'm kidding. I have friends who listen to us in their car, and my dad. Shout out. Thank you. But...
Anyways,
yeah,
this
so
was
it's going to
great.
be Thursdays at 10 a.m. Okay. We're going to really try having that set time. And if there's any week that we skip, we'll obviously let you guys know.
100%.
And that's it. I had a really good time. Can't wait to continue the season.
Thank you for coming to campus just for me.
Are you
I mean, also... I came to campus just for you.
Yeah.
See? Womanhood. See?
Yotel romance me yeah, can't be more romantic.
You can't be romance anymore. What's like women? That's like...
Womanist?
No.
Female love.
No. I don't know where we're going with this direction. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening.
Female love. Okay, yeah.
Feel free to listen to us on what are we on? Spotify, Apple Music.
Oh, yes. Spotify and Apple Music.
And Apple Podcasts.
Yes. Stay tuned. We'll see you next week. And in the meantime, don't forget, don't be a fryer.
Bye.
מה, את פריירית?
נאה, ממש לא.
Confessions of two reformed Freirioch. Showing you the chutzpah needed to survive with my Bini and Ariel Goldman.